folks. So today's topic video is avoid a feminist woman. If you're a man, you want to stay far from a feminist woman. Those are some of the women you want to stay far from. A lot of these women are very toxic and they're very bitter and angry. And a feminist woman blames men for all the problems that she has in her life. A feminist woman don't take responsibility because she don't feel like she doesn't have anything wrong. In her delusional world, women are perfect. Women don't cheat, women don't lie, women are perfect. And in our world, women are also victim, right? And the foolishness a lot of these feminist women like to talk about is, I'm strong, I'm independent. You might be independent, but you're not strong. Because a victim is not strong. A victim is somebody who's been taken advantage of. And a lot of these women, when you go around and you're blaming someone, automatically you're a victim, right? And to be honest, like I said, feminist women will never have a man that they truly desire, right? Because the man that they desire don't want a woman like that. Very argumentative, very judgmental, very combative, always seem to think that men are the problem, right? And these women are the ones that go in a relationship, do too much too soon, and when the relationship goes to the doghouse, they become bitter than ever and wage a war against men, right? And the problem with all this is these women don't take responsibility. They don't look at the fact that she played a role in the relationship too. She made decisions in the relationship while the relationship goes sideways, right? But it's easy to become a victim because victim means you take responsibility for nothing. And what happens is, what these women always do is, because they don't take responsibility for their own shit, they go into the next relationship and do the same thing they did in the last one because they didn't learn any lessons from the last one. When things don't work out and there's failures, that's also a time for you to take a step back and analyze where you went wrong. Because when you pay attention to what the other person do, then what that is, it takes a spotlight off you. And then the bad behaviors that you did are going to persist because you haven't changed. Because you have to understand, it's like running a business. If you run the business and that business is not earning money, right, then you have to stop and ask yourself, what am I not doing or should have done? And by taking the time to analyze where you missed the mark, it gives you a really good idea of where you need to start from and what you need to do to adjust. But in a relationship, though, it's not the same. It's not the same way. In a relationship is put it on the other person. He should make me happy. He should make me whole. Right? And then when he doesn't do what I expect him to do, then he's an asshole and the relationship ends, and then you're going back to being bitter and having this anger and frustration against men. But the problem is when you don't take the time to fix yourself, then you will never change, and your situation will never change because you are who you attract. And when you don't work on changing yourself, how the hell do you expect anything to change? Because at the end of the day, the outside world ain't going to change to suit you. And if your problem is I'm a victim and you play a victim throughout your life, then you're going to keep getting victimized because you haven't learned how to do something different. And this is where a lot of women in a relationship miss the mark. When you put the focus so much on the man, you take the focus off yourself. When you take the focus off yourself, then there's no change. You're just going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over. And that's why there's a lot of women who are in their 30s and 40s at this point, and even their 50s, still can't hold a relationship. They can't even maintain a relationship because they're going to the relationship putting everything on the man, expecting the man to do A, B, and C. And when they don't do A, B, and C, then the relationship don't work, and not realizing that the reason why the relationship is not working is because you as a person is not changing. If you don't change, you can't expect the rest of the outside world to change. And this is the mark that a lot of these feminist women are missing. Men are the problem because you are the problem. That's the bottom line. Men are the problem because you are the problem. Because once you stop being a problem and start fixing the problem, then the kind of guys that you attract are going to keep coming over and over. Because you see, a lot of these feminist women are looking, they deal with a certain kind of guy. They will deal with the guy that society views as a perfect guy. They want guys who are tall, and they want guys who make a lot of money and successful. And sometimes they find these guys, but the problem is these guys don't stay. These guys end up treating them dirt. They keep dishing them dirt. They get cheated on. They get treated like garbage. He doesn't give a damn about her. These are the kind of things that these women get when they go into a relationship with these men. And instead of they fix themselves, They don't. They don't. They go right back into the dating game. And every time they jump out of one relationship to the next, they keep meeting the same thing over and over and over again, get mad and blame man and said man are the problem. But the problem is you as a person are not fixing yourself. When you fix yourself and become a better person, the type of guys that you attract changes. You start dating high caliber guy, good guys that will really take you seriously. But 9 times out of 10, feminist women are not taken seriously because the minute a man start talking to them, they know they're a feminist, right? There's certain things that a feminist put out there that you can tell who you're dealing with, right? All they gotta do is say something about women that they don't object with, and then that's when they start to let out who they are. They're quick to go fight a battle for women that they don't even know because they're not really looking at the fact of the matter is the only battle I should be fighting is for myself. Because you can't protect all women. And these are what feminist women try to do. They try to protect all women and think that they can. But at the end of the day, the only person you need to protect is you. The only person you have to look after is you. Because you are the one at the end of the day that's either going to die single or die childless because you worry about the rest of the other women in the world and not worry about yourself. Right? So at the end of the day, since these feminist women are not putting the spotlight in themselves, then they come out of this world, come to this world with a very bitter, negative energy and blame all their problems for man. Men are the reason why this happened. Men are this and men are that. But at the end of the day, you're all benefiting off of what man created. You benefit off the street that you drive on. Because the street that you drive on, guess who did that? Men. The house or wherever you live, who built that? Men. But yet you're going to turn around and blame man. You need to turn around and check yourself. Once you check yourself, you can fix your problem. But until you do that, you're going to be bitter, hungry, and you know what? You're going to die with the rest of the feminist woman, die single, childless, with your dog and your cats. All right? So that's what I want to say on this video. So until next time, folks. And oh, before I go, always remember, if you have anything to say, drop a comment in the comment section below and subscribe to my channel. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.